From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShillo, with today's two teams.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bragging Rights. I'm John DeShillo, and I am happy to be here on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, where we're going to have some fun for the next half hour. So whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing. You need to stay right there in front of your television set. It's a good old-fashioned game show, but we're going to have some really good fun, all right? Why don't you come back and meet our hometown teams, okay? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the red team. Would you please welcome, from Buffalo and Depew, Three's Company. There they are. Hello, everybody. Three's Company. Good to see you. And next to me on the O side, we welcome from Chino Valley, Arizona, the Chino Valley Bulldogs. Whoa. We'll explain why they're here from Chino Valley in just a little bit. Our guest scorekeeper, you might remember from her days as a multimedia journalist on YNN. Now at Make-A-Wish, say hi to Kate McGowan, everybody. Hi, Kate. Kate, tell us a little bit about what you do at Make-A-Wish.
I'm the Media Relations Manager over at Make-A-Wish Western New York. We grant wishes for children with life-threatening medical conditions, bringing hope, strength, and joy to their lives. So happy to be here with you tonight, John. Well,
we're happy that you're here, and we're happy to be helping out Make-A-Wish by giving them some exposure and making sure that you know all about them. All right, we're going to start by introducing you to the team captain over here. Would you please say hi to Henry Cousineau. Henry, who did you bring?
I brought my girlfriend, Michelle, here, and our good friend, Mary.
Are you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
You're a big fan of the station, I understand.
Huge.
That's good. That's good. And we'll find out how you got to know everybody, but what do you do for a living?
I'm a bus aide at the Buffalo Board of Education.
All right, that's good. Working with all those students.
Yes.
All right. Good for you, Henry. All right, let's come over now and meet from Chino Valley, Arizona. Our team captain, your name is?
Austin.
Austin, who did you bring here tonight?
I brought my mom and my stepdad, Michael.
All right. What's your mom's name?
Arbitrice.
All right, and your last name is?
Pegues.
All right, now what brings you to Western New York?
Oh, we're visiting our grandmother.
Great, now she's here in the audience tonight.
Yep, she's right out there.
All right, that's good. Are you ready to play?
Definitely, 100%.
All right, now you don't look old enough to watch like some of the classic shows, so you might have to have a little conference there.
Yeah.
All right, well, we welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now here's how we play bragging rights, everybody. It's real easy. Our teams we just selected, they're going to pick a number on the game board. It's worth 10 points in the first round, 20 points in the second round, 30 points in the third round. They're going to try to answer their questions correctly. If they do, they get points on the board, and they get an X or an O, and they want to get them across, up and down, or diagonal, which will be worth an extra 50 points. Okay, they have to answer the questions correctly. We did do a coin toss before the game, and our red team, Three's Company, is going to start. But before we do that, Henry, I wanted to ask you a quick question. Are you familiar with that great game show, Three's Company?
Yes.
All right. We'd like to ask Joe Malucci and the band. Can you cue up that theme, Joe? There they are. Look at that, Three's Company. Remember that song? You're going to join me in song?
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are ours and here's Three's Company too.
Okay, good. All right, now that we got that out of the way, it's time to play. Henry, take a look at the game board and pick a number, please.
Pick a number.
We'll go with number 11.
Number 11. Kate, that's going to turn into a question. 10 points if you get it correctly. This is a classic television question. Who wrote the theme for the TV series Welcome Back, Kotter? Was it A, Mike Post, B, John Sebastian, or C, Paul Anka?
B, John Sebastian.
You jumped right in there. All right, Henry, you said you were a fan of classic TV. Kate, let's take a look at the game board and see if Henry's correct. You are correct. 10 points on the board for Three's Company, getting us going on bragging rights. All right, Austin, you and your team can take a look at the game board. Turn to me then and tell me what number you would like.
We'll go with 8.
Number 8 on the game board, Kate, please. Thank you very much. All right, listen to this question. Another classic television question. Who sang the lyrics for the Bonanza theme? Was it A, Lauren Green, B, Pernell Roberts, or C, Dan Blocker? All men involved in the show who sang the lyrics for Bonanza, which you can watch every weekday afternoon right here on WBBZ at 2 o'clock.
We're going to go with A.
You're going to go with A, Lauren Green. Okay, Kate, let's take a look at the game board and see if you got it correct. It is correct. And there's 10 points on the board for our friends from Arizona. All right. That's how bragging rights is played. You can follow along. I hope you're getting the answers at home, too. All right. Take a look, Henry, at the game board. What number would you like?
I'll go with number 6.
Number 6. Kate, let's turn that into a question mark, and that is worth 10 points for you for this question. Which of these continents has the most countries? A, Europe, B, Africa, or C, Asia? You can confer. You have 10 seconds. Which one of these continents has the most countries? Europe, Africa, or Asia?
I'm going to go with Europe.
Are you sure? You're going to confer with your teammates? All right, now I'll need your answer.
Africa. We're going to go with
You're
Africa.
going to go with Africa? Okay, that's B, Africa. Take a look at the game board and see if you are correct. And you are correct. B, Africa. All right. They conferred on that. They got that right. All right. Make sure you take all your time, everybody, when you're here on the show. We'll tell you how you can be a contestant later on right here at WBBZ-TV. All right. Take a look at the game board, Chino Valley. And what number, Austin, would you like to play for?
We're going to go for 16.
You're going to go for 16. All right, 16 on the bottom. That's going to be worth 10 points. We have a few minutes left in this round. Listen closely to this question. Which river forms much of the border between England and Scotland? Which river? Is it A, the Tweed, B, the Thames, or C, the Trent? Which river forms much of the border between England and Scotland? Tweed, Thames, or Trent? A, B, or C?
We're going to go with Trent.
You're going to go with Trent, C. Kate, let's take a look at the game board to see if it is correct. And it is not correct. The answer was A. The Tweed River. All right, no points on the board there, but it's back to our Red X team, the Three's Company. If you remember that great song, this is our last question in this round. Take a look at the game board, Henry. Tell me what you'd like.
Number 1.
Number 1, Kate, is what they're playing for because they're trying to go diagonal on that for their extra 50 points. Here is your question. One of these states does not border with Texas. Is it A, Arkansas, B, Oklahoma, or C, Colorado?
C, Colorado.
C, Colorado. Okay. Henry, you're fast. You are fast. Kate, he's fast. Is he fast? But is he right? Let's see.
Good job, Henry.
You are correct, and you are right. All right, let's see. Points on the board, and that's going to do it for this first round of bragging rights between our friends from Chino Valley, Arizona, Three's Company from the Buffalo Board of Education, our school board friends. We're going to find out more whether they can pick up more points when bragging rights continues right after this.